this way? Great. Welcome back to another vlog. It's gonna be weekend vibes. It's currently Thursday, Friday, but my parents leave this weekend. As you might have seen, we had dad camp this morning. It didn't go to plan. We were trying to stay in the deck this morning, and the sun came out so bright within like 10 minutes of us starting to paint. And I did not know this, but when you paint in direct sun, the surface of the deck paint bubbles up because it dries too quickly. And so we would paint, and then as soon as it would dry, these big bubbles would form, and you could just like literally peel the paint right off. So we're gonna try again tomorrow morning at 6:30 in the morning and see if we can get that done. I think we're gonna finish sealing our outdoor furniture today. He helped me learn how to sand and restain and finish our outdoor furniture. So that is a project we can finish today with sealing it all. And mom and dad are about to go play tennis. Before this evening, we might go see Trestles. If you don't know, Trestles is a beach like 20 minutes from us. I've actually never been because it's pretty much like a 40-minute walk to get to it. But that's where the 2028 Olympics are gonna be. The surf Olympics are gonna be at this beach literally 20 minutes from us. And I've never seen it, and apparently surf is really good today. So I think we're gonna go watch surf today, which will be really fun. But we're each gonna, they're gonna play tennis, I'm gonna do some work things, and then we'll strike out kind of more this afternoon, which will be really fun. And I'm looking forward to it. You know, a little thing that has been driving me crazy? We've been out of salt, which I know, like that's an easy thing to fix. But I like to use like coarse pink salt in this grinder. And finally, I ordered some. My Thrive Market box is here, and I'm so glad. We've also been eating a ton of snacks. I mean, there's 4 of us in the house right now. Lots of adventures. We've been packing a lot of snacks. So I have needed to restock the snacks. Thank you to Thrive for partnering with me on this video, and then also just being the best. They are like a membership-based, basically like online grocery store. There's like pantry things, house things, pet things, supplements, beauty products, wellness products. I have been paying for a membership for them since 2019 or 20, before I ever got to work with them. Because I am a foodie girl, I'm a snack girl, I'm also a dietary restriction girl, and they make filtering by dietary restrictions so easy. You can just select, like, I'm gluten-free, or if you are, I don't know, vegan, or if you want paleo, whatever it might be, you can sort by filters, and then you don't have to read labels, which is so incredible. This is what I got, okay? I have not seen these before. Dill pickle siete chips. We love siete on this fam. Pink salt. Thank gosh. I love getting things from the Thrive Market brand because the pricing of them are incredible. But also all the brands they carry meet my standards, and I just love that about them. I got some Harvest snacks. I have never seen these though. Crunchy Loop. They are lentil snacks. This is sour cream and onion flavored. They're like kind of like healthy versions of Funyuns, but made from lentils. I love Mama Chia. I always get those. I don't have a kid, but did I want the kids go macros? I did. So I used free will and I bought a kid snack. Y'all already know how much of this bone broth I go through. I always get it from Thrive Market. I love my bone broth in the morning. These are my favorite crackers. I also will eat a pack of these in a sitting. I got a little something sweet, some skinny dip, and then a couple things for the house. This is probably my top 2 most essential household product. Branch Basics and then Dr. Bronner's are the 2 things I use everywhere in the house. I love the, do they just call it citrus? What do they call it? It's only scented with actual oils, so essential oils. And then some avocado spray. That's my haul. They have over 1,000 different restricted ingredients that they will not sell on their website. So their standards are just so high. And they have snacks that I can't find at just grocery stores in Oceanside. I would have to drive super far. But instead, I get them at a cheaper price point and it's delivered to me. So I always save probably an average of like $25 per order, which I love so much. I'm so glad to have salt. And whenever I get to work with them, they give me a really nice link, thrivemarket.com/MichelJanse. That gets you 30% off your first box. And then they also send you a free gift valued at up to $60. And I love getting to hear what people's gifts are that they get because it's like different every time. And it's always something really cool and fun. Okay, we're stocked up on snacks. That's great. I'm also considering going to the farmer's market today. It is on Thursday in Oceanside. And one thing that I want to do so bad, I want to do this so bad, but I don't know exactly what our plan is tomorrow and if we'll have time. I really want to try to make gluten-free focaccia. Have you seen, I'm sure you have, the like focaccia art that people do where they will use different produce and make patterns or bouquets of flowers or like, isn't that insane? I'm not a baker and I've never made focaccia before, but I do want to try. I think I'm gonna at least go get produce because even if we don't make focaccia with it, we can eat the produce in other ways. So I'm gonna load all this up. That's the plan. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. Oops, the feminine urge to buy coffee and flowers at the market took over. One guy called me over, he was like, hey, you wanna try our house-made cold brew with maple? And I was like, yeah. And he gave me a sample and I was like, okay, I'll buy one. One of my favorite vendors at the farmer's market, I showed him the focaccia and I was like, maybe you can help me brainstorm. And he's like, wow, that is beautiful. And he was like, you should do this and this and this. So he picked out tomatoes. He gave me way extra. I bought one bunch and he gave me two. He's so nice. And then he picked out these radishes are beautiful when you cut them in the cross section. And I was like, are those gonna bake okay on top of a focaccia? And he's like, yeah, I think so. But then what I'm most excited about is squash blossom. That will be so pretty. If this works out, who knows? We'll see if it works gluten-free or not. But we have the squash and the blossom, so it's like a 2-for-1. And then I was really hoping to find red onion, and the very last vendor had like 2 left. So got a red onion. So I can't decide if I kind of want to do the focaccia today or tomorrow because I was watching some TikTok focaccia recipes and it seems like it has to rest several times each for like an hour a piece. And we're probably going to be heading out around 4. So I should probably do it tomorrow. I'm just excited and I want to do it today, but we'll do it tomorrow. Yay! I'm excited about this though. It'll be really fun. We might not be finishing the patio today for Dad Camp, but we are finishing our furniture. We are sealing, right?
Yeah.
And it should get these nice and glossy and weatherproof and just beautiful. It feels like the wood feels soft. I didn't know wood could feel soft. Ooh, buddy. That's noise. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, here's the finished product of all these things. We're gonna do another coat tomorrow, but for now, let these dry overnight. These have been through the ringer. I don't know if y'all are here for the moving vlog, but the movers like absolutely wrecked it. And Jordy ended up putting it back together with like all these little joints, and then it got moldy and then blah, blah, blah. But we are keeping these alive, barely. These are the ones that go up on the patio up there on the 2nd floor that I just cleaned the cushions for them too. So whole new life. Reduce, reuse, recycle, I guess. So an update in plans. We're actually not going to do San Clemente today because Mom and Dad heard rumor of a spot. They've already checked it out. It's called the Camp Store.
Yeah.
And it's at an actual campsite in Carlsbad. But it has like live music and pizza and kombucha. Yeah. And you can see the ocean. They're teaching me something about my area. I've never been. But the thing is they got about 6 parking spots there. So we're parking at a Jack in the Box about half a mile away, and we're gonna make the trek on over, and then when Jordy finishes his work day, he's gonna join us, but it might be cool. We'll see, but I will bring y'all along. Apparently there's a hidden staircase somewhere near the Jack in the Box too, so we gotta just see if that's a shortcut or not. It's all a mystery to me. I've never been here. I cannot be held responsible for how cool or not this next part might be. morning. Oh, bless you. Early morning dad camp. We woke up at 6 to try to paint the deck. It's too wet. So I'm learning electrical things now. You know how it always kills me that these lights aren't on and dimmer? Apparently we could just replace it with the dimmer switch. So that's what I'm learning right now.
So we'll see.
We'll see.
Hopefully it'll work.
Moment of truth. There's the power. Let's see if these dim. Oh, wow. That's so sick. In a shocking turn of events, we had a solid hour with no sun and no humidity, moisture, and we got our first coat down. We couldn't do the second coat because the sun came out. So it's hard to time it with no sun, no moisture, no wind, because the wind blows the leaves into the wet paint. So at least we got the first coat. We'll see if we luck into a time to do the second coat while Dad is still here, but that's huge progress. I'm just gonna lightly get ready for the day because I have a Pilates class midday, and then I think we're gonna do more projects and such around the house, but I wanna get my focaccia dough started before I work out. Okay, a couple things. First, I hope I'm not self-sabotaging my skin. I don't even remember where I saw this. It might have been a TikTok. Someone influenced me to buy these. I've been so gentle with my skin for a couple years, and I'm like, okay, maybe it's time to whip out some bigger guns because I've noticed pores on my nose. Ever since my surgery, I've just been so gentle with my nose, but I'm definitely like noticing pores. So this is called a zero pore pad. And it is AHA, BHA, but ever since I've started using it, I'm like breaking out quite a bit. But part of me is wondering, is this part of the purge process? Does it get better after it gets worse? Or am I self-sabotaging and do I need to stop? It's only been maybe 10 days of using it. So I don't know what to do there. If anybody's used this, please tell me your experience with it. And also this is just your reminder that for a little bit longer, I still have an active promo code for my scalp serum. I don't know how much longer, but I just want to PSA while it's still live. Love this stuff. This Actinaker scalp serum. I try to do it every day. I'm not the best about remembering every single day, but it doesn't make your hair greasy, so I love that. I think my promo code is Michel. I'll link that down below along with anything else that I possibly can think of, but excited to see y'all's feedback about these pore pads because I want to incorporate something a little more heavy duty into my routine, you know? Okay, let's give this a try. I am following just a TikTok recipe. This is from a creator called Lacey Bakes. And some things I'm gonna use measuring cups, some things I'm gonna weigh out. Just the things that are in grams, I'll weigh out. The things that aren't, she gives it in milliliters and measuring cups. I don't wanna think too hard. So we're gonna start off with 1 3/4 cups of warm water. 1, 2, 3. 5 grams of honey. Tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, 6 grams of instant yeast, whisk this together, 500 grams of flour, but it needs 12% protein or higher. This is 0% protein because it's gluten-free, so. But this does have cornstarch, potato starch, and xanthan gum, so all those things should make it a bit more sticky, which is nice. But 500 grams. And then how much salt? 10 grams. Stir it in, cover and rest for 15 minutes at room temp. All right, let's say a prayer. Okay, so I tried 2 different types. One type I did a lot more water than it said, and it's a little bit more of like the consistency I would expect for a focaccia dough. The other one I did less water, but just now I added a bit more because it was feeling really dry. I feel like gluten-free flours require more hydration. So it'll be interesting to try it twice. Not much is different, same flour blend, just one has a little more water than is asked and one has a lot more water than is asked. So that will be interesting. Also, I'm literally about to leave in 5 minutes, but a package just came to the door. I don't know if y'all have been around since I was living in Austin. So it's probably been like 2.5 years since I was on an underwear hunt. I gave up. Like I literally gave up. This is what I've been looking for. Organic cotton, high-waisted thong that like has some stretch to it. I found a couple contenders that were okay, but they weren't great. And they were literally like $25 per pair. But I am officially just so aggravated with all of my underwear. I have some like cotton ones that aren't very comfortable, and then I have some that are very comfortable, but they are like such synthetic material that I'm like, this cannot be good for me. There's no breathability at all. I started hunting again. It's actually from Quince. I bought it 2 days ago and it got here really fast. This is not 100% organic cotton. It's 95% organic cotton and 5% spandex, which I'm also kind of down for. Wait. Oh, I thought they sent me 2 bunches. I'm also kind of down for because I think that's why I don't like the 100% cotton. They don't have enough stretch. These, I don't know, kind of don't look like enough fabric for me in the front. I like high rise. Like I like a lot of fabric in the front. But these were very affordable. It was 6 for 20, it was less than $30, 20 something dollars for 6 pairs. So literally about a sixth of the price of some of the other ones that I've tried. So I'll be trying these next. It's just the ones that are like, the material I want are never cute. But I can already tell that I don't like the way that this material kind of scoops down in the front. I want it kind of like straight across high rise, not like a scooped, you know what I mean? But I'll have an open mind. I'll try these. I'll keep y'all updated if anybody knows of a brand that is cute. High rise, thong, organic cotton, and not $30 a pair. Let a girl know, because I will test them out for the masses. That's just my personal wish list. It might be niche, but I feel like there's definitely a hole in the market there. I'll just be the one that hunts. Okay, I'm home from Pilates and I've prepped our trays. Okay, well it doesn't look like focaccia because it's not like a beautifully formed and pulled little, you know, circle. But for gluten-free, it might be the best we can do. We are just gonna try our best to get this kind of laid out, flattened out, and let it rise another hour. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about this. It is yeasty. Slightly drier one. Okay, we let it rise an hour more. We're entering a segment that Mom coined, matcha and focaccia. So, she already has matcha. I gotta make myself matcha to join her. I'll make a little matcha, and then I think we prep the veggies. Okay. Our dough's doing the final rise. Okay. Oven is preheating, but then after it rises and we like place the veggies, it should only bake for like 20 minutes. Okay. So it should be pretty fast. Awesome. I'm also thawing butcher box steaks because I figured maybe we have focaccia steak and fill in the blank for dinner tonight. Okay, have you tried these? You should try these. I love green olives. They're zesty garlic and herb. Are they good? Mm-hmm. Oh, I went too deep.
Okay. Oh, like that.
You know how focaccia has that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Will you do mine while you're at it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be interesting to see which one turns out better in terms of consistency. Yours is a little bit drier of a dough, so it has a bit more structure to it.
Okay.
And mine is a bit more wet of a dough.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Honestly, I might also just go ahead and salt before my toppings. We have regular sea salt and then we have flaky chili sea salt.
Ooh, chili. Yeah. Is that the chili?
I gotta buy more of both of them. Let's just take this whole thing out.
Thank you.
And like, I'm not sure if putting toppings are gonna like burn or not. So honestly, we should probably sprinkle them with a little more. Are you doing exactly my idea that I verbally told you before we started?
No, mine's different.
Ooh, cute. I like that.
Oh, thank you. Did you get some rosemary?
Yeah. We can always go harvest more too if we go through everything.
True.
Focaccia and matcha.
Yes.
Harvested some edible flowers from the garden too. We got nasturtium, and then I was telling Mom that I'm like 99.999% positive that Chef told me these were edible. We ate them before, I was fine, so.
You lived.
I lived.
Pretty, Michel.
Pretty, Mom. I need to figure out if, since the toppings could burn, if we need to like tint it in foil, but if that might ruin the kind of like golden crust you get, I don't know.
Yeah.
If you
Half and half.
I still don't know how to spell focaccia. F-O-C-A-C-C-I-A.
Okay.
Focaccia.
Ja.
Tint some foil over the art when it's reached your desired color on top.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe we just keep an eye on it. You know what I do want to do?
What?
I actually just got from Thrive Market. Spray avocado oil. Avocado is a high temp.
Uh-huh.
And I just want to like lightly spray these herbs. way. Uh-oh. Will they? Uh-oh. Okay. Barely. Let's hope they don't burn. Okay, we just pulled our focaccia out. They're looking beautiful. They're definitely done. The thing is I wanted them to get more golden. The bottom of them are like beautifully golden. The top, not so much, but I don't want to burn the toppings. Don't want to overcook it. We're kind of like, well, since the bottom got so beautifully golden, do we flip it and like let the top get the caramelization upside down? But I don't want to overcook it, but I'll show you the bottom. Mom wants to try one just to know. But like, look at how beautifully golden that is underneath there. Like, if that was the top, that would be awesome, but I just don't want to overcook it because it's definitely done. Like, that's done for sure. You want to sacrifice yours?
Sure.
You do?
I do.
Okay, Mom wants to sacrifice hers.
That way we'll know.
Okay. You want to sacrifice yours?
I think it's worth, that way you'll know.
Okay.
Next time.
It's recipe and development.
Yeah.
This is what mine ended up looking like.
I love all the color on that.
This is what Mom's ended up looking like. I can already feel you being like, don't touch my bread.
I was not.
Really? Mom is a germ freak. I am not. Just so. And obviously the edges are gonna be more baked in the middle. Okay, got quite a crust.
No thanks.
Yeah, okay, so here's what it's not like as spongy as focaccia should be. It's a little dense. Not bad. This would probably make for a okay pizza crust. Mm-hmm. If you like fluffy pizza, like I do. Mm-hmm. Is it for me? Focaccia. Dinner, halfway done. Oopsie, somehow it's the next day. I have been in a rhythm of filming one-day vlogs for so long that the last, I don't know, like 4, 5 vlogs, I've been filming either like a weekend or a week in the life or like 4 days in Nashville or whatever. I feel like I have no awareness of how much to film each day. And I'm like, oh no, I don't think I filmed anything after focaccia yesterday. But good morning, it's the next day. Mom and Dad are out playing tennis and Jordy is out surfing. So I have the house to myself right now. And it's so weird to be in a quiet house, but it's also nice because I'm catching up on work in bed, which is much needed. I'm making Sunday a massive catch-up day because I have just been play, which is awesome. And I've been having a great time, but I've been letting things slip. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna get ready. I am feeling a little fevery. I need to take my temperature. I've been trying to stay out of the sun, but we've been doing a lot of outside work. And I'm hoping I didn't, expose myself to too much sun from a lupus perspective. I hope I'm not about to get flary. We'll see about that, but that's my own fault if I did, because I knew exactly what I was doing. But I'm also so excited to put everything back together. Like the deck is dry. We have one more coat of seal on our furniture and put everything back and like see it in its glory. Dad was like, now this is true spring cleaning right here. And I was like, yes, it is. Yes, it is. So I'm tired. Da 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 da. I already got footprints all over this, but newly painted, newly refinished, pressure washed, all of it clean. The chairs up there, fully refinished. And the bench down here, also fully refinished. One day I dream of replacing this table with something that's not school bus yellow. This just all came with the house. There was a lot of school bus yellow in this house, and this is the last bit of it that remains. But I just finished also scotch guarding and waterproofing the cushions upstairs. I need to buy more to do that for the cushions downstairs. But man, I have gone full dad mode. Like I have fully become a dad. And now the unfortunate thing is the more that I do, the more that I see that I should do. Like I should refinish our whole fence. I should refinish the flower beds. Now I'm seeing it all. My eyes have been opened in a terrible way. But enough house projects for now. I need to get back to my actual job. Now real life begins back again. And I have a lot of fun things in the works, a lot of video concepts I've been prepping, several solo trips coming up soon. We're gonna get back in the normal programming here very soon. So thanks for coming along. Thanks again to Thrive Market for partnering with me on this video. I'm gonna have my link down below, but thrivemarket.com/MichelJanse gets you 30% off your first box. And also that free gift valued at up to $60. Very generous of them. Last thing I'll say, my ring says I've been walking about 10 miles a day. 10 miles a day. It's almost a half marathon. Pat on my back for that one. So that's it. I'll leave you with that. I love you guys. See you in another video very soon.